Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Lord Forwind here in Europa Universalis 4, playing as Russia once again. So things are going fairly well. However, I have recently been called to arms to help defend Persia against the Ottomans. I don't think I'm going to go to defend them, even though it's literally just the Ottomans and I could possibly beat them in a straight-on war. Persia's been getting pretty strong on their own, nor can I take on the Ottomans head-on at this point. So, for now, Persia's going to have to fend for themselves. I'm 2 tech levels behind the Ottomans, so I don't want to risk that at the moment. On the other hand, I will keep expanding my colonies out into Siberia, which is good. I really do not think I'm going to be able to get to where is it, the east coast of Russia by 1600. I mean, it's going to be pretty much impossible at this point, but I'll keep trying. But I've got quite a few provinces to go, I think, right? Yeah, because that's just a river. If that was the ocean, I would say Russia had suddenly shrunk since I last looked at it. I'm going to... Do I want the tech? It's only going to get higher and higher for me. I'll go for the tech because I don't really want to deal with too high tech costs, but I also don't want to fall behind in tech to the Ottomans. Otherwise they will be able to trounce me effortlessly. What else do I need to worry about? Not a lot other than continuing to expand further into Siberia. I do have a war going on with Shirvan, but I'm going to absolutely destroy them, so worrying about that is kind of a joke at this point. Look at all this free land we can just snap up. Isn't that crazy? The power of Russia. It's like 15 development that I was just able to pick up offhand for about 100 or so diplomatic power. Or even more now because another one of my colonies has finished. So let's see. We are still in debt here. Actually, I can almost pay that back. I should probably mothball these forts since I shouldn't be too worried about them sneaking an army out to try and occupy anything. I can beat them pretty easily. Just to be on the safe side, I'll send this army out here and hunt them down. I suspect they're probably cowering in their back province. Yeah. There we go. At least the AIs have gotten better about it. They don't keep suiciding, which is a relief. They used to be awful at that. Now there's a chance they actually avoid the armies. On the other hand, sometimes like this, they don't even try to defend their lands, which is kind of sad. I'm going to take the stability hit, sadly. It's because I want to get closer and closer to that new tech level. Oh, Cossacks got influence. That's okay. Go. What are we looking at now? Ah, yes, they want peace. What will you give me? You will give me all of that. I'm actually going to take even more than you offered. And now we've completed that mission, control the steppes, which is really good. That wants me to go conquer Finland, actually. Where Denmark's not really allied to anybody. Whoa! Denmark has 4 unions. Of course, it's Hesse, which is 1 province, and Bavaria, who's been reduced to what? 2 provinces? No, 1 province. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go with the reduced overextension mission first. I'll come back and go after Sweden and Denmark once that's done. What else are we looking at here? We're still in the Age of Reformation, at least for till the next tech, right? Global trade, yeah. I don't believe Georgia ever controlled these provinces, so there's no problem with me massively occupying them. Besides, I kind of want these provinces anyway. It'll give me that much more land to oppose the Ottomans with. As long as the Commonwealth and Austria would come to my aid, I should be alright. Although Protestantism is the official faith, so it's actually Bohemia who's the leader of the HRA. I'm actually kind of surprised Austria hasn't converted yet. They will at some point, and once they do, they'll regain the emperorship. It's kind of a joke. Trying to keep Austria away from that is almost impossible. Another province to convert. How many more to culturally convert while I'm at it? Anything? Oh wow, even though I can convert these, I have 50% cheaper. They're still expensive. Wow. Okay. Well, that should be all the culture I can convert at the moment, actually. So, maybe I'll actually that might be all I can actually afford at the moment. Just realized I'm out of diplomatic power as well. Oh, another heretic converted. That should give me... Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna save up, try and get these higher ones. There we go. Get some better cannon, that's always useful. I should probably repay that loan now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I've got a fair amount of rebel factions. Let's use that ability. Reduce their ability to revolt for a little while longer. Keep Georgia happy. I'm almost tempted to make Georgia a march. For now, they're too small to be useful in that manner. Persia is still actually fighting the Ottomans. I'm almost sad I didn't join them. Oh, they're also fighting Jean. Oh, Jaunpur was allied to Persia? Oh. Okay. We'll gain some army tradition here. Can't attack these people till 5 more years. Can't attack those. Actually, I can attack those people next year. Actually, I don't even need a claim because I've got a permanent claim on their lands. Makes that nice and easy. Now I can go attack them. Or not. It looks like Bashir, whatever the nation was called, Bashkiria, was just killed by Perm, interestingly enough. I guess I will have to go finish them off there. Just so I don't have to deal with another nation in the area. They should be really easy to beat. Okay, let me see if there's any... Yeah, there's still some provinces that are worth building churches in. I know somebody was asking me in the other video to build manufactories, and I'm going to at some point. It's just right now they're not as profitable as building churches for me. Because the churches, anything above 0.10 tends to pay itself off in 100 years or so. Or more, but regardless, it gives me a bit more income. Commonwealth issues. Of course, of course, of course. I should probably try supporting an heir on them again. Do I even have a hope? Oh, right now I don't. I'm overextended and I dishonored an alliance, of course. Luckily, I don't think they really cared that I dishonored an alliance. Austria cares a bit. That's a claim on one of Lithuania's provinces. I just don't want to offend them, but I also don't want to lose the claim. How are we doing with printing press? Only 78. That's what I was afraid of. It's going to take a long time to spread to my lands. Luckily, it's also going to take a while for the Ottomans, too. Although, since they have a higher developed capital, they'll get it a little bit sooner than I will. Yeah. Well, I shouldn't need to worry too much about the rebels. I can just send these guys to go dispatch them. Actually, those could be 29,000, those could be 30,000. I may need to send a bit more troops. Especially now that the Ottomans and I could end up in a war. How many regiments of Streltsy do I actually have, I wonder? I have a half-decent amount, don't I? Let's raise some Streltsy here, I guess. Yeah. Let's raise some Streltsy. 32 Streltsy regiments. I'm going to have to significantly increase production of cannon and of some hussars to keep up with that. Oh, there's the Crimean separatists, right on time. And Golden Horde separatists too. Interesting. Lots of rebels. I think I'll just take the free admin power. I don't want to spend my time trying to hire a more expensive person. Okay. Take that province. I know I'm suffering casualties. I'll deal with that in a moment. There we go. Merge those together. For now, I'm just going to make 2 large regiments. Actually, I'm going to make a couple, 4 smaller regiments for now. That way I don't have to worry about them all starving. Could really use more cannon in them, though. Ooh. 24,000. I may need to merge these 2 together to go clean up that regiment. Rebels successful, of course. Rebels successful. Oh, and I forgot I had this army. Oh, Icon is done, which could be good. I'm not sure if I actually need it at the moment. I would like the increased spread, though, I think. Yeah, I'll do that for now. It's not the best having to use up authority for that, but I guess the chance of getting the institution faster is really good. Oh, oddly enough, Persia killed one of my rebel groups. Interesting. Persia is still fighting the Ottomans. I really should have aided them in that war. You're totally useless at the moment. I am very happy that I can actually support the massive increase in military size I just did. Because otherwise, this would be a lot harder. Oh, we've got another colony done. Oh, we've got a lot of colonies done now. Don't think, yeah, they're not going to provide me with any new land to colonize, sadly. We do have a Splendor ability. Let's do Discipline, even though I don't have many mercenaries. I don't think I actually have any mercenaries, now that I think about it. I suspect this will be a lower autonomy province ability. Yes, it is. Penalties back and forth. Ah, sorry, I just completely forgot what I was doing. I'm going to culture convert stuff. There we go. What is our culture looking like? I imagine it's looking pretty odd. Same thing with the map for Orthodox. Oh, more free settlers, that's nice. These things actually spread pretty quickly despite being Siberian frontiers, and I don't have a colonist there. I don't know what the growth rate is, but whatever it is, it's not bad. If I had hit Russia a little bit sooner, it might have been possible for me to get that 1600 achievement. Can't say for sure, but that's what I'd guess. Okay, now that all my armies are merged together, or all my units have been trained, let's merge all these armies together. There we go. Couple regiments of 30,000 troops. Sadly, that province it's on right now is too small to support it. We have secure Western Siberia, which I suspect is Kildisky, which I will happily go do. I'm going to suffer some pretty bad casualties running through that land. Alas, that kind of has to happen. At least the institutions are starting to spread through my land a bit. There we go. Just finish it off in Moscow. Considering by the time we hit global trade, I probably won't even have printing press. But we do have a nice spread rate. We have 105% spread rate. Free colonies done. Or relatively free colonies, technically. Yeah, because that ability isn't ridiculous on its own. Okay, Bukhara. Sorry, but you're gonna die. Well, actually, not really that sorry. I do want your land. You're ruining my giant Russia name. And that's not allowed. Because of course we mustn't forget the larger the name, the stronger the nation. That, by the way, that's not true at all, in case people are getting confused why I keep saying that. Oops, more colonies done. Doesn't give you any new land to colonize, but that's fine. I don't even know where they're hiding. And I should be able to finish them off with this war. There's no reason it shouldn't be. It's just a matter of that one fort falling. 71% chance. And I'm not going to get it for a while, am I? Of course not. 370% chances. I fail at all. And now I succeed. Yay. Let us snag all of this land. Siberia is ours. I'm going to take the conversion mission actually at the moment. How much will it cost me to convert? What was it? Illets? 21 months, and it'll give increased missionary strength? Yeah, that's worth it. I'll happily do that. Especially as more and more colonies get finished. There's one rebel guy over there. I'm going to train 2 mercenaries that'll just literally be out there just to hunt that one guy down. Mothball forts. Despite having that huge spread modifier, it is really slow. Go finish them off, will you? 10% fire damaged. You should be able to do this effortlessly. Whoops. Huh. Well, we've discovered more land. We've discovered that if we were to get to the coast, we have a long way to go still. I'm going to take the increased garrison sizes. Make it that much harder for anyone trying to attack us. I could raise Streltsy again. No thank you, I think I've got a large enough military at this point. How do I rank up in the world? I am about 20,000 behind the Ottomans, but more importantly I have more cavalry. Don't have as much artillery though. And I'm 40,000 behind the Ming. Okay, well, that'll probably be it for this video. We're making pretty good progress actually. I'm going to keep trying to develop the provinces in anticipation of global trade, and hopefully the Ottomans do something stupid like attack the Commonwealth again. That would be perfect, because this is a massive Commonwealth. This is a Commonwealth that is literally fighting the HRV and doesn't care. It's pretty impressive. See how much land they've stolen from them? Austria sadly isn't doing much. Oh, they're in a Commonwealth. A coalition versus the Commonwealth. I might have to be a bit wary here. The Ottomans may join a coalition against me if the Commonwealth gets in a war. Looks like Sweden went for its independence and is not going to succeed. Shame I didn't take that mission. I could attack them. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys all in another one. Questions, comments below as usual. They're appreciated and I try and answer them. And overall though, I hope you guys are enjoying this and I hope to see you all in another video. Bye for now.